So there are many ways we can install OpenShift on AWS. So if you want to find it, just search Google, maybe install OpenShift on AWS. You can find many ways out there. So one of the easiest is, if you see here, OpenShift on AWS quick start. So you go here and you just can find, click here, view deployment guide. You can find step-by-step instruction to install OpenShift on AWS cloud, right? So here I'll give you how to actually get quickly from this document. You don't have to read completely. So here, if you see here, there is a view walkthrough guide. You can just click this link and it will take you to another document again. And you can see one of the major prerequisite is having a Red Hat OpenShift subscription. So just click that and it will take you to Red Hat site and to have a Red Hat subscription. And I do have it already. So I'll just log in to my personal subscription account, and that is pretty quick. In fact, you can do the same thing. If you don't have it, just register with the Red Hat site and have a subscription. And as I said, just go here, Red Hat OpenShift subscription, click. I'll just do it again because I did it quickly. So I'll just log out of it and I'll just show you how to. Okay, so here I'll just sign out, log out, yes. Okay, so here if you go register for free, and you can just go to login, and if you don't have, if you register for a Red Hat account, and you can join freely, maybe personal. If you are working in a company, you can use corporate account or use personal. Both should be fine. So after login, I'll log in back to my account and just log in, right? As of now, you just need this. I'll tell you more why we need to come back here. But before that, you need to have AWS account ready too. So I assume you have a AWS cloud account, whether you want to have a personal account or you want to have your enterprise account. I assume that you have that. Okay, that's another tutorial again, which I have. If you can follow that, if you need to follow how to create your AWS account, you can follow my YouTube channel again. But if you have it, just log in to the console and we'll directly log in. I'm going to directly log into my account. So here I am. I have logged into my account here, and I do have my Red Hat account too. So let's go there and let's see Red Hat Quick Start options. Open this link and it will take again to the same what we search on Google, right? So you can see if we go through this way, what you will get. This is the architecture diagram. But if you want to see the code, and you see here it goes to the GitHub account, and this is the code which it uses to install OpenShift on AWS. And this is a GitHub code for cloud formation template. So this quick start uses a cloud formation template to install OpenShift on AWS. Okay, so well, I'm not going to, this is one way which you can readily do, but I'm going to show you another way. So as I said, there are multiple ways you can do that, right? So let's go to the marketplace and just type here OpenShift. OpenShift I typed on the search, and here you see here Red Hat OpenShift service on AWS, right? So let's click that, and you see here enable Red Hat OpenShift as a service, and this is by Red Hat. So they have already, as a AWS partner, Red Hat is offering a service, OpenShift service on AWS, and it is fully managed by Red Hat, and it is on AWS, right? So here the service enabled. If not enabled, you can enable it, but it is enabled for me and I have enabled it. So here you can get started, and you see here enable service across your AWS organization, this is actually a on demand, and you can see what is the price for this service. You see for the control plane, this is per hour, and worker nodes annually, EC2 pricing and all, right? So let's just get started quickly. This is going to take me to the Red Hat console because I have already logged in, and if you have not subscribed to this, then it will open up. Initially it will open up a subscription account here, and you have to agree to the terms and conditions, and then you'll come to this page. So here you see it is called ROSA cluster, Red Hat OpenShift account, I believe so. Red Hat OpenShift. What is ROSA? Full form is Red Hat OpenShift on AWS. Not okay. Here Red Hat OpenShift service on AWS. ROSA. Red Hat OpenShift service on AWS. ROSA. So this is one easier way if you have enterprise account and you want to have a completely managed Kubernetes environment by Red Hat, and that has some extra service charge on and above whatever you are using on AWS, because OpenShift is actually completely managing this cluster for you. So they are charging some price for you, right? As we saw that in our AWS service. So AWS, I'm going back to my account, which I logged in here. And because I clicked it, it has gone. So I'm just quickly logging in back. So here, Red Hat opens. We saw that this is actually Red Hat is charging the control plane pricing is $0.03 per hour, and worker node is this much. If you are going hourly, if you are going annually, it is 1,000 per 4 vCPU. And this is actually, these are all EC2 pricing. EC2 because you have to have some EC2 instances running to run your worker nodes, and obviously this control plane, this is additionally they are also charging. So that is EC2 pricing is additional. So this is they're charging. I'm sure this is Red Hat is charging this for managing your account, managing your cluster. Sorry about it. So you can see your cost for your whatever instances you are running. But well, we'll talk more about the cost of running this, but that is not the intention here. It's all about how to install it. We'll talk more about pricing a little later. Okay, so get started, and it again we have already here, right? We are here. So this is my space. Now this is one way. So where you are actually paying Red Hat for managing your cluster. but I don't want to do it here, so I'll not do that. This is, so you see here I'm showing you multiple ways. One is the Red Hat OpenShift Quick Start by AWS Cloud Formation script. This is, you can follow it. Another way is if you see Red Hat OpenShift Rosa, this is fully managed OpenShift cluster by Red Hat. This is the way you can actually associate an AWS account. You can associate AWS account, and this will be go next, and you can just deploy. So AWS will deploy, Red Hat will be deploying your Kubernetes cluster on AWS. That's another way. So these are the two ways. Another way, again, I want to show you, there is, I'll just cancel this, leave. When you leave, you see here, okay, so version is, this is stall. Okay, so I'll just, I deployed it previously. So what I'm going to do is I'll delete this. So let me delete or let it be there. Previously I deployed it. So action, actually I have already deleted from AWS side. So I need to delete it, but we'll do that later. Okay. So these are the clusters I never used. I just tried it. Okay. So if you go to create a cluster here, create a cluster, and you can see there are many ways. Create OpenShift cluster, active subscription. This is trial cluster. It will be 60 days. You can use the trial subscription if you want to do your completely managed Kubernetes cluster by Red Hat. And these are the managed services. Again, Amazon on Azure. This is by IBM. And if you want to run it by yourself, you can click AWS x86 64 platform. So if you click here, there is something called installer provisioned infrastructure. I'm going to show you today this method, which is pretty simple and straightforward. So I found this is pretty simple and easier for everybody to just start. This does not take much time. It takes exactly one command to create a cluster. I'll show you that how. So, so here, if you have, you see here many different clouds, right? Alibaba Cloud, AWS ARM processor, Azure, Google Cloud, IBM Cloud, platform agnostic, and these are all run it yourself. That means if you will be managing it, self-service or self-managed Kubernetes cluster. So I'm going to show this method today.